Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cougar Central, brought to you by Bud Light. I'm your host, Stephen Holmes. As we continue to embark on this new year of 2018, the Cougars have seemed to be put on a show and have continued to fight for wins. So let's take a look at some of the highlights of this past week. On Thursday, January the 4th, the men's basketball team faced off against 9th-ranked Wichita State in a highly anticipated game. Unfortunately, the Sharkers seem to have brought their A game and defeated the Cougars 81-63. Senior guard Rob Gray led the Cougars in scoring with 13 points, and center Valentine Seganyami had his career high on the glass with 6 rebounds. Guard Corey Davis Jr. added a total of 12 points on a 4 of shooting with 2 from behind the arc and had a team high of 5 assists. With this loss, the Cougars' 4-game winning streak came to an end and fell 12-3, and they are now 2-1 in conference play. On Saturday, January the 6th, the Lady Cougs competed against Tulane in a hard-fought match. The Lady Cougs came back from 21 points in the third quarter to stun Tulane in a win 98-92 in overtime. Houston came out strong scoring in bunches, but were finally matched in a run by Tulane. Tulane will begin to stretch their lead going into the half. The Cougars will put together a few runs and will be right back in the game and force overtime. The Lady Cougars scored 71 points in the second half and overtime to take home the victory. Standout guard Jasmine Harris had a career high of 34 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists. She recorded her 4th double-double of the season. Saritha Hawkins added on with a double-double of her own with 25 points and 10 rebounds. There was a lot of thrilling action that happened this past week, and there will be much more. So let's take a look ahead to next week's schedule. Wednesday, January the 10th, women's basketball plays against Cincinnati. Thursday, January the 11th, men's basketball will compete against Tulsa. Women's swimming will compete in the TYR Pro Series, January the 11th through the 14th. Track and field will participate in the Leonard Hilton Invitational. Saturday, January the 13th, women's basketball will face off against UConn. And Sunday, January the 14th, men's basketball will face off against ECU. There will be so much action going on this week, so please make sure you go out and support your Cougars. And there you have it, another episode of Cougar Central in the books. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter at UH Athletics. And as always, go Cougs.